Welcome back to the channel. This your boy Deontay. I'm happy to have y'all here. God is good. If you're new to the channel, please be so kind to accept my invite to subscribe. And also, if you're returning, you know what to do. Tap the like for your boy. Tap the like for your boy. That's the best way to support the channel. Man, hitting that like is free. Hitting that like is free. You feel me? And it's much appreciated, man. When y'all tapping that like, it helps the video get into the algorithms, and it's much appreciated. Any kind of support is appreciated. But tonight we're gonna dive into something a little deep. We're gonna be talking about how sometimes when we're in a relationship, particularly men, when we are in our relationships, when it comes down to physical intimacy, sex, it's like our ladies can sometimes treat it like it's a chore. It's like sometimes they feel like it's a feeling of dread, like, I really don't feel like doing this, but I'm about to go ahead and toot it to the side and give him some so he can shut the hell up. It's like putting a pacifier in the baby's mouth to help the baby soothe. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is a struggle in a lot of relationships where a lot of the guys are the ones initiating everything. And it's like, come on. I need some active participation. Talk to me a little bit. Make me feel like you want this. Act like you feel it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is, man. But yeah, a lot of people are going through this. A lot of fellas are going through this. And it gets crazy because, you know, you can be working very hard. You can be, you know, making sure she's taken care of in every aspect of life, making sure she's financially taken care of. And you might get it once a week if you're lucky. And it's like when it come down to the get down, it's like she got a damn attitude. And now the whole mood is ruined because you're like, damn, I'm the only one initiating. Like sometimes I want you to just come in and just jump on top and whip it out and go to work on me and make me feel like you want me. Like when I walk in the house, sometimes I want you to be sexy for me. And a lot of fellas ain't getting that, man. A lot of fellas are not getting that at home. Like, ask yourself, fellas, when is the last time you came home, right? And your lady was just dressed in something nice and sexy, and she tell you go ahead and take a shower and I'll be ready for you. Or you didn't walk through the door, your woman came and it was so happy to see you and jumped up in your arms and wrapped her legs around you and tongue you down and just make you feel wanted. When is the last time that has happened? After you had a long week at work, I mean, you probably put in some OT. You know what I'm saying? All the bills is paid. Refrigerator's full. Her car got a full tank of gas. Your car got a full tank of gas. All the kids, if y'all got kids, are good. Like everything is running so smooth in the house, and you done put in all this work. And then you like, damn, I'm horny. And you walk in the house, you're just like, she jumps on top of you, like, yeah, I'm so happy, babe. I'm so happy to see you. Most of us, when we come home, you just, oh, okay, the nigga made it home. Oh well. Now go ahead and get in the shower, eat that plate I put in the microwave for you, and get your ass in bed and go to sleep. And you better not touch me, nigga. That's how I be sometimes in these relationships, man. You better not touch her, even if she got on a t-shirt and no panties, or her gown and no panties. But sometimes they come to bed with some jogging pants on, and they tie that string up real tight, and you better not yank at that. She gonna slap that hand away and tell your ass to go to bed. Go to bed. That's what a lot of men going through, man. And then when you do finally get lucky to get some from your lady at home, it's some old quick 2-3 minute shit because you've been waiting for 2 and 3 weeks just to get some. You know what I'm saying? Or you the only one initiating it. She never initiates nothing. Never. Wouldn't it be good just to come home one day and You go home and you get in the shower, you get yourself cleaned up, freshened up before you walk in the bedroom, right? And she just bent over, ready for you. Ready, this ass in the air, just ready to take everything you got. Wouldn't that be lovely? And she just looking you in the eye while you tagging it from the back. That is like every husband's fantasy. Like your wife is just ready for you, or your spouse is just, your significant other just ready for you when you walk through the door. The side piece be ready for you like that, but your wife, nah. Nope. Just the same old boring shit. But it can be reasons for this though. There can be reasons. Like, fellas, you gotta ask yourself, are you meeting her emotional intimate needs? Like, there's a such thing as emotional intimacy. Like, what's emotional intimacy? Well, emotional intimacy is when y'all both share a really deep connection, a really tight bond that y'all can express y'all innermost feelings, y'all innermost thoughts without feeling like somebody's gonna be judged down the line. Because sometimes you can open up to your partner and have those deep conversations and spill the deepest, darkest secrets or just anything. And some people can't hold water. As soon as the argument come up, you bring it up a woman's past. She might have expressed to you some past trauma that she went through that makes it difficult for her to put out sex. Like, some women are traumatized for real. Like, they have sexual trauma. You would be surprised how many women deal with sexual trauma, right? And they don't want to bring it up to you because out of fear that it's a possibility that it'll come up in an argument in the future. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that do that, man. Men and women, they will use something that you done told them and bring it up in an argument or use that to hurt you in the future. You know what I'm saying? So that's part of the reason. It's like emotional intimacy involves trusting each other with each other's feelings. That's a big part of emotional intimacy. Communication, being open and honest about everything. Every conversation you have to be open and honest. And you expect your partner to show empathy and understand and listen to you thoroughly when you expressing yourself. You know what I'm saying? And also, this empathy period, that's a big part of relationships. Showing each other empathy and humility. I tell people this all the time. You know, emotional intimacy is very important, and it's levels to this thing, man. Like, have you ever thought about, like, instead of just wanting to have sex all the time, like maybe go and sit out on the lake together, holding hands, and just, you know, thinking about how far y'all came in y'all relationship together, and just expressing how much y'all appreciate each other and stuff like that. Or sitting down watching a movie with some popcorn. She got her legs propped up on you, giving her a foot massage while y'all watching the movie, or y'all just sharing snacks together or something like that. I ain't saying give her a massage and then put your hand in the popcorn bucket and eat the popcorn, but I'm just saying it's little stuff like that. Or taking one day out of the week to give each other like a full body massage. Like, y'all schedule a one day out the week or one day out the month where you're gonna say we're gonna have a massage night where we just spend that time massaging each other. You know what I'm saying? Full body massage with some nice oils, with some candlelight, some soft music playing. And I know it can be tough though, because people got kids sometimes, and when you got kids, they can be CB cock blocking. But it'd be tough, man, like doing that adult stuff when you got little kids running around. It'd be hard to do all that. And sometimes when you try to get active, you feel like you're sneaking because you don't want to be too loud. The kids hear what's going on, especially if you got kids that are old enough to know what's going on. They don't want to hear mama, you know, moaning and dad moaning. He hit that nut and he you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that goes into it, man. So it's just all about timing and setting the mood, like making love to her mind first and foremost, making her feel like it's more than just sex. But some women, you can make sometimes a man can make a woman feel like that's all they want, like it's just sex. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a good place, especially if she's dealing with some trauma that she might have gone through in the past. She don't want to feel like, damn, that's all he wants is just some ass. That's it. And then sometimes it can go both ways, because a man to feel like, well, damn, is that all I'm here for, is just to pay bills and to make her happy? And what about my happiness? A lot of men we require a lot of sex. I ain't gonna hold you. We require it a lot. We enjoy sex. We're sexual beings. So long as you putting out on a regular, because a lot of real men that's out here really putting the work in, and out here making sure their families put together, making sure their families taken care of the right way, you know, financially, keeping their family in a roof over their head, food in the fridge, bills paid, actively participating, being there spiritually and mentally for their significant other, supporting her in every aspect of life. All we want is just to get laid every once in a while without no issue, without no pushback. So I get it. This is a deep conversation, because a lot of men feel like they're the ones initiating the sex all the time. A lot of men feel like they're the only ones that's initiating. Sometimes you just, like I said, you just want your woman to wake your ass up at 2 a.m. for some, or you want to wake up and she'd already jumped on top of you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been through it before, man. Like, I wake up with all this hard dick. All this hard ass dick is touching my stomach, and you ain't gonna do nothing with this? You just gonna walk past it like it ain't there? Like, come on, man. Come on. And that's just what a lot of men go through. We wake up with a stiff one. Take care of it. Take care of it. I don't want to go take care of myself. You definitely don't want nobody else taking care of it, so why don't you just take care of it? And, you know, and sometimes you see it, like, even when you try to initiate it or you try to set the mood, it just goes to shit, because, no, not right now. You'd have been and did everything to set the mood. You probably done popped you a V. And now she rejected you. Or if she do give it to you, it's like, oh, come on. And she barely into it. You the only one all into it. She just laying there with her head turned to the side, like, will he just please get it over with? And, you know, ladies, y'all gotta really take y'all spouse feelings into consideration. Don't no man just want to feel like he just doing all the work by himself. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me. Act like you feel it. Talk to her, brother. Look me in the eyes. You know, give me that sexy ass look in my eyes, like you look me in my eyes and act like you enjoying this. Sometimes I want you to get on top of me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I want you to jump on top. You feel me? And it's a lot of people aren't really getting that in their relationships. A lot of men aren't getting that in their relationships, and a lot of women aren't getting that emotional and that mental intimacy that they, you know, a real woman respects when a man can make love to her mind. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of men that love a woman that is very intelligent and intellectual, like have a lot of intellectual intelligence, you know what I'm saying, that you connect with on an intellectual level. You know, a man don't want no dumbass woman. Some men do. I can't say that. You got some niggas that love like a dumbass chick. They can just tell anything to, that'll just do whatever. Bend over. Bow, she bend over. All right, go ahead, give me some top. And she go ahead and do it. Like, that's, I wouldn't enjoy that at all. So I mean, these relationships, it takes a lot of work, man. Especially when you're married or you get into that point where you talking about marriage and y'all engaged. You don't want to go into your marriage with these kind of issues, and then you end up being divorced within 6-7 months, or within a year. You already in divorce court. Like, this ain't working for me. A lot of money going to these weddings, and there's a lot of money that go into these divorces. So y'all see these signs or whatever, and y'all still go into it thinking you can change somebody. You know what I'm saying? And you really can't. It's important to have these kind of conversations when it comes to this kind of stuff. That way you won't start feeling some type of way, and then you end up stepping out, and it create more issues and more problems. Way more issues and way more problems that you don't need. So it's important that you communicate this with your spouse, open and honest communication. Communicate this with your wife, and explain to her how she making you feel. Like, yeah, I feel like you is just a chore. You know, think about it. When you was a kid, right? And your mother say, yeah, get in there and get those dishes washed. Get all y'all dirty clothes and bring them down to the basement and start a load. Sometimes you dreaded that as a kid. You'd have been in school all week. You'd have had a whole lot of homework, a whole lot of projects, after school activities. You just want to chill on Saturday and enjoy your Saturday. Or go outside with your friends and ride bikes or play some neighborhood football or whatever. But you come, so you know how I feel, right? And then when it comes to you initiating sex, your wife treating you like you just asked her to just do a whole lot of shit. Like, no, just, toot it up a little bit, throw it back for me a little bit, let me, you know what I'm saying? But this is a deep topic, because some ladies think it's cool to starve their man out. You know what I'm saying? It's like some men feel like they just obligated to it, like, and that's kind of bad too, when you feel like you just obligated to hit it whenever, because that's her body. You got to respect that she might not be in the mood right now. Now, if she haven't been in the mood for months and whatever, it's some other stuff going on. Like, y'all really need to have a conversation and see if she got some mental stuff going on, or if she's dealing with some kind of personal issues that she just ain't talking about. But if it's just like, if it's just a couple days, 6-7 days and went by and y'all ain't had none, just try to set the mood a little bit. Try to stimulate her mind a little bit, and then the body will come right along with it. Don't just rush in and make it seem like that's what it's all about, is that you want to get your nut, because she gonna feel some type of way, man. A lady can definitely sense when you just out to get your nut. I've been called out on it before. There ain't no shame in my game. I've been called out like, damn, you just want a nut? Just say that. And, you got to watch how you doing it. But I get it, man. Like, this is a crazy topic, man. I can't believe I'm doing a topic like this. But I just see so many. So I'm in this group on Facebook, and we have a lot of black husbands in this group, right? And this is one of the top things I see. So I'm doing a lot of content based on the stuff I be reading and the stuff I be hearing, especially, like I said, I work with a lot of contractors or whatever. So a lot of guys be on the job, be complaining like, man, I ain't had none. I'm about to get my side chick or whatever. And, being in the trucks with these guys, like we riding out on different projects or whatever. It'd be the same shit. Like, man, I ain't had none in 2 weeks, man. Damn, at least come and chill with me or something. And I get it. I definitely get it, man, because like I said, my situation wasn't always perfect or whatever. So I had to express my grievances like head on, like, look, come on now. Come on. I work too damn hard and be stressed out too much not to be coming home, waking up with all this touching my stomach, and you ain't did nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I feel like when you have a situation like this going on, just Really sit down and have an adult conversation with your spouse to figure out ways to have a positive resolution to it. Besides starting to, get all bent out of shape and everybody walking around with attitudes, and then you start saying hurtful stuff, and then you go out and doing stuff you ain't supposed to be doing with somebody else, because it's not going to do anything but hurt your conscience and eventually hurt the relationship. And your woman knows when you sleep, when you got somebody else out there, a woman knows. And y'all men, y'all be too sloppy, man. Y'all start telling the side chick, man, I ain't had none at home, she don't do this. Y'all tell all y'all business, man. Tell all the business, tell all about your lady. Man, when you got a side chick, they understand the assignment. You know what I'm saying? They kind of understand, like, if you upfront and honest about you might have something going on, most side chicks be with the play. Just keep it strictly business. When you get there, just handle your business. Now, I ain't encourage y'all to go out and cheat on your wife, but especially not your wife. I'm not encouraging that, but if you in a boyfriend, girlfriend thing, and you got the side chick or whatever, it's not cool to cheat, but I understand. A man gonna be a man, so and we got needs. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's just something that y'all really have to communicate about to stop this kind of stuff from going on. Because like I said, some ladies think it's cool to sit up there and make their man keep waiting and waiting and waiting. Or they don't have a problem with rejecting you. Especially you ain't had nothing in a while, you get in bed with them and you try to lay close to them and they scoot all the way to the other end of the bed. They think that's cool. Like, ain't nothing cool or G about that. Ain't nothing cute about that. Because if that man say, man, well, I ain't paying none of the bills this month. Fuck it. Like, I ain't in the mood for that. Lady will feel some type of way. Or she come and ask you, hey, babe, I need to go ahead and can I have a few dollars to go and get my nails done real quick and go and get a pedicure and get my eyebrows arched or whatever. And my back hurt. I ain't feeling too good right about now. Or you come up with an excuse every time and she gonna feel some type of way. Like, wow. Damn, babe, why you acting like that? Shit, I've been asking you for some pussy for 6 weeks and I always had an excuse too. So shit, I got it. I don't feel like paying bills this month. My back hurt. I ain't in the mood. Or I left my wallet over there. Or she come and give you a hug like, hey babe, I wanted to ask you. You're like, don't touch me. They'll feel some type of way. Or or say like this, if your significant other come to you and ask you to do something right, I guess, man, come on, man. And it make her feel some type of way. So, ladies, how do you think your man feel? If he initiate sex, you like, oh no, not today. I'm not in the mood. My back hurt. I got a headache. What can't you understand? Why can't you respect me? But he been respecting your space for like the past 6 weeks. Haven't been bothering you. Give me your space. Still doing what he got to do as your man and for the family. Then he finally initiate sex, and then you got an issue. A lot to think about. But there's a lot of women that feel comfortable with this kind of behavior. And sometimes as a man, y'all got to check that shit. Like, hold on. We ain't about to do this. We too grown for all that. Shit, I told wifey that. Like, I ain't got time to play these damn games. Fucking 40 some years old. What the fuck I look like? Jacking off or you playing this game? Nah. The fuck? Then, sometimes it take those conversations where what's really going on? And then you figure out, okay, yeah, they dealing with some stuff that they've been through. And that's why it's important for ladies that have dealt with like trauma or whatever, or some kind of trauma or trust issues, or have had, past issues with trust with men or whatever, just any kind of issues, period, that is bothering them, or they might be dealing with some kind of depression. That can affect a woman's sexual interest. They dealing with depression, or dealing with being tired from work, or dealing with the stresses of work, the stresses of raising children. That's a lot of work. So it's important to sit down and have that conversation, so nobody has that kind of reaction like, I ain't got time to play these games with you. Like, you gonna give me? It's important to sit down and have them conversations. And ladies, it's important to open up to your man. It's important to open up and let your man know what's going on, so y'all won't run into them kind of issues where somebody feeling like, damn, is she really feeling me? Don't leave your man out in the dark and have his mind wandering, like, because some men, they mind to start wondering and thinking there's somebody coming to the house when they at work, putting it down on their wife, or putting it down on their girl. Like, you start thinking, man, I think she fucking somebody else, bro, because you ain't had none in a few weeks or a month or two. You start looking like, well, damn, is she fucking somebody else? Do I got to start doing pop-ups on my lunch break? You know what I'm saying? You start checking the phone and see what she doing. It's important that as adults, if y'all in a relationship, y'all should be comfortable enough to talk to each other to get through these kind of issues, so it's not an ongoing issue that results in this kind of behavior. Man, you would be surprised how many people I talk. It's like, man, people come to me, they be feeling so comfortable with this to express themselves. Like, I could be in the store or something, then a guy walk through there, and we, what up, bro? You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit, going through it, man. My girl, this, man, I'm trying to, man, what do you do about this situation? Then, boom, I'm, you know what I'm saying? Give them the information, and whatever they do with it, that's on them. I remember I met one of my cleaning clients like that, had reached out to me for a house clean or whatever, and end up talking about that. The first initial conversation, we talked about the job, for the cleaning job, but he went on talking about his issues he was having in this relationship. And I ended up on the phone with this cat for about an hour and a half, just listening to him vent and giving him advice. And you know what? My advice must have worked, because they still together. He was like, man, I'm glad you talked to me, bro. You a real one for that, man. But it's neither here or there. It's just, if y'all in a relationship, y'all should have that level of comfortability to talk to each other about why there's a lack of physical intimacy. It may be because you as the man is lacking the emotional intimacy part. And intimacy, period. Intimacy is more than just sex. I try to explain it. It's more than just sex. When men hear the word intimacy, they automatically think about sex. It's more than that, man. It's way more than that. Sometimes you can have intimacy. Shit, y'all can your woman can just, y'all can both be nude. She just come and lay on top of you. You sit up there and hold her and make her feel comfortable. Like, you just sitting there holding her. Y'all just vibing off each other and feeling each other's energy and aura. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much more than just penetrating something when it comes to intimacy. Man, I think I'm tired now talking about this. How long I've been on here? 30 minutes. But yeah, it's a lot that goes into this, man, when it comes to intimacy and people feeling the type of way about their relationship in that area. Because I mean, I'm telling you, man, if you're not openly communicating, and fellas, if you're not openly communicating and trying to understand, it's gonna lead to deeper, more troubling issues in your relationship. Sometimes all it takes is a small conversation to resolve the issue at hand. It's a small conversation, or it might take a deeper conversation. But you have to put your lady in that, you got to put her in that feeling that she can trust you. Because if she can't trust you with nothing, if you didn't been that type of dude that just throw everything up that she done told you in her face and use it against her in an argument, she's not going to trust you. It's going to be hard for her to open up. She'll be opening up to her girlfriends, to her lady friends, more than she open up to you. They had know more about your woman that you sleeping with every night more than you would. And that's sad. That's sad. It is. So, you know what we learned from this day, just really understand that intimacy is more than just sexual penetration and sexual gratification. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, stop treating your man like, if your man is doing everything he's supposed to do as a man, as your husband, as your protector, as your provider, well, God gonna provide everything for us, so I shouldn't say that, but if he's providing from that aspect of life where he's your husband or your significant other, if he's doing everything he has to do as far as that go, then it should be no problem with you satisfying your man when he need it. And he shouldn't be the only one initiating. Ladies, if y'all watching this video, do me a favor. Why don't you initiate something? Go ahead and initiate sex with your husband. You initiate it. And you'll thank me later. I'm telling you, ladies, if you just initiate sometime, if you take control sometime, and you make that man feel wanted, you gonna get so much more out of this man. You're gonna get so much more. That man is gonna live longer. He's gonna be happy. He's gonna go to work and feel like he can conquer the whole day. He gonna be going to work doing everybody else's job for real. And still come home with energy to cook. You know what I'm saying? You would get so much more out of your relationship if y'all ladies would initiate more and make that man feel appreciated and wanted. Make him feel wanted more. You know how deep it is, like being a man of color, and you out here, you dealing with just the stresses of the world, period. The stresses of the world, period. And to come home and make it back home to your family. And the feeling that your wife is so happy to see you when you walk through that door. Ladies, just take some time out, like practice this for a week. When your man come home, practice and really mean it too. Like, don't just play a role. Like, really think about this. Like, really show him that you appreciate that he made it home safe. That you happy he's home with you, safe with you and the family, you and the kids. You happy. Run up and hug that man and kiss that man. Hug him tight like you don't want to let him go. Then tell him to go and wash up, and then you go in the bedroom and get ready for him. You initiate it. Seriously. But that's all for me today, man. I'm about to jump up off of here. I hope this video helps somebody in a relationship or this situation. I hope this answers some questions. I could dive deeper into this, but I got more content to do. And I really appreciate y'all for stopping by and check out the content. But make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.